Smile at death. This is chapter 22. Chapter 22 begins part 8. I like it personally because it is related to psychology. And everything we do here is related to psychology, of course, but now I'm trying to focus a little more on the gap between the usual psychology and the kind of psychology that I would like to offer you or to promote, one that looks beyond the story of what we believe is life. Smile at Death is actually a process that invites you to get in touch with the bigger story, even if you don't fully understand it, by smiling. When you make this a repetitive habit, when you practice smiling at death, and of course you challenge yourself with all the information I bring here, you have the opportunity, you have the chance to look at your life and at life as a whole from a wider perspective. I think more fascinating, more interesting, and more rewarding perspective that gives life a new significance, a new meaning, a better meaning, the right meaning, I believe. So, part 8 is about the fact that death is a critical part in wide understanding of the human psychology. Many things in our life we regard them only as related to what we can see, what we can touch, what we can measure. We believe this is life, this is nature, this is everything. Well, I'm saying this is wrong. This is just a narrow perspective of the real story. And when you try to define everything, according to a narrow perspective, you make a mistake, and then you believe in your mistake, and then you follow your mistake and regard it as truth. So this is what we want to shake here, what we want to challenge here. Now, as far as psychology. So, I hope you're interested in hearing more. So this is chapter 22. The current experience, the current being, in each and every moment, human being coexists in the living space and in the death space. Always we are here and we are there. This is what I am saying. This is what I'm offering you as a theory, as a point of view, as a story. I'm saying that thinking that we are only here right now, as far as who we really are, I think that thinking this way is actually a way to miss the real story of our life, of our being. We are not just who we are, the way we believe and the way we communicate with other people. There are parts in us that are not here. And it's not just that they are not here, they are part of us. They communicate with us. Smiling at death means that I make a communication with the wider parts in me. Also parts that exist over there, let's say, beyond the wall or the veil, whatever you like. It is me. It is part of me. And when I do not communicate with this part, I have to rely only on the things that I see, that we agree upon, and all the rest of the things that I feel, that I sense, that I dream of, they are not part of the consensus. I'm saying that if you want to understand yourself, if you want to make the best of yourself, you need to realize that yourself is beyond what you see when you look into the mirror. In the mirror. By the way, do not forget to smile also to the mirror or in the mirror. Any way you want to like it in English. Smile. Okay? Now, this is an intuitive message before it is a logical message. I want you to feel this message. Just be with it. You coexist. You coexist. You are here and you are there at the same time. But your human consciousness limits you not to see it. For now, I think we are now developing as a race to a new phase, and this is, I guess, what made me create this program right now. I believe it is our time to expand the view. I believe we need some new courage to look over there or to look over there, not just to the skies, and to ask ourselves, can I communicate with the other parts of me that are staying there in the place which I am trained, I am forced to be afraid of? Most people are afraid of what's going on there. Death is a frightening word. But what if I tell you that in the space that we regard as death, there is a very active life, that you are an important part of it? That everything you do, everything you decide, everything you choose, everything you cope with, influences your other parts over there. There is a meaning for every experience you go through. Every experience is important for the bigger story of you. You're part of the bigger story. And you can never choose, really, to separate yourself from there, from the source. You are connected all the times. All the times. And this is what we do here. We are trying to gradually break the illusion that this is me, my body, my existence, the physical existence, the fact that other people can confuse that I'm here. This is the illusion that says that this is the whole thing. And smiling at death offers you a bigger perspective. That right now, you actually communicate in your unconsciousness with the other parts of you. They are there and they talk to you. They give you advices. They give you hints. They whisper to you through your intuition. They warn you or they encourage you. They are there all the times. But we created so many filters that made us believe that there is nothing over there. That death is actually a space of nothingness. Okay? But if you're here, if you reached chapter 22 and you're still interested in continuing, it means that deep down in your heart, you realize that there is a strong meaning, very important meaning of smiling at death. And what does it mean? What does it really mean if I smile at death? It means that someone over there is receiving my smile and replying with a smile. We communicate now not only in the unconscious space, we start to make it conscious. I decide, I initiate, I make the first move, I smile at death. I'm no longer this small individual waiting for miracles to take place, afraid of the divine space or divine entities. No, we are connected. I'm just a part of the bigger me because I decided as a bigger me to come here to experience, to explore, to do some work. And this work will influence the bigger me, the soul, whatever we would like to call it. The psychology of me must include this part, because this part is also me. It influences me, it is related to me, it is with communication with me, and I would like to expand this communication. So I will never be as alone as I used to be, because there are so many over there that are looking at me, encouraging me, and are waiting for me to communicate, to say hello, thereby acknowledging that we are connected. So, this is another reason for us to smile at death, to activate this connection, to feel it in a conscious way, and from there to grow to a new kind of person who is here and also there, and from this combination, this connection, our creativity and our self-fulfillment will just grow and grow.